A spring day in 1993 was full of good weather, but bad news was about to ring out. The Jesu parish would be closed, and it left the school in serious jeopardy. The school had leadership, students, and staff, but lost all funding from the church. Father George Burr reached out to a former high school classmate and now a business leader, Winston Churchill.
He tells me that on the way home from this meeting with me that he got on the phone right away and he called up some friends of his who were in the investment business.
I said to him, well, one day I'll go with you to the school and I'll tell you what I think you need to do. And he said to me, Mark, I haven't got time for one day. You need to come in now. I said, what do you mean now? He says, now. And I remember walking in and seeing these kids going to lunch, walking two by two by two. I was just really blown away by the decorum. And so I said, take me to a fourth grade classroom.
Winston Churchill would repeat this tour many times over the years.
When you walked into a small school in North Philadelphia, you had the vision and the wisdom not to look at the building or the neighborhood, but to look into the eyes of the children that needed you. You let the children touch your heart. You jumped in with great enthusiasm and energy, gathered a number of your friends, and made a difference.
So the first time that I walked into the Jesu, I walked in with zero preconceived notions. And so as we walk from classroom to classroom, what really struck me is the impact that Win has actually had on every one of these child's lives. Each child stood up, introduced themselves, and explained why Jesu was important to them.
He is the father of the school. And it wouldn't exist were it not for him. It would have been gone.
Decades later, Jesu stands as a leader in education around the country, serving pre-K through 8th grade. The students hardly want to leave upon graduation, but they do find themselves accepted to the best high schools, then colleges. Jesu is playing a role in making future leaders by impacting thousands of children since its rebirth in 1993. Win Churchill's impact extends beyond just Jesu.
I want to share with you a few things about Win. Win is a gentleman in every sense of the word. More than anything else, he treats all people with great respect. He makes time to help direct young people in the importance of education, building confidence, and never ever giving up on their hopes and dreams. He's an amazing dad, stepdad, and papa, and he's always there to listen. Win feels that every being is determined by the measure and the sense of not thinking about oneself, but others.
The way that he lives his life is a way that's going to create a legacy because people are going to follow what he's done. He wants to enact these ideals to help better the world, the people around him and me and you, to make the world a better place.
He believes helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. He only sees the positive in life. Each morning he wakes up and says, what good can I do today? He lives in the moment, always looks forward, and always says you'll have so much more to live for. I'm so proud of you, just not tonight, but all that you've accomplished and in seeing the big picture for these children.
Reality is that what you've created at Jesu has enabled thousands of inner city youth to become lawyers, doctors, teachers, nurses. You've given them the educational and the social skills that they need to succeed in life. And by your example, they know that one man with a generous heart, a quick mind, and a compassionate soul can make a huge difference in the world.
You know, I would say one of his proudest accomplishments in life is being able to bring such a diverse group of people together in support of Jesu. I would say that what he's looking for tonight is not so much a commendation of his work as much it is an encouragement to get interested in the mission, get interested in these wonderful children, and try to figure out what's not so much what the past 25 years have been about, but what's the next 25 years about.
Mr. Rogers has said, anyone who does anything for a child is a hero to me. Wynn, you're my hero.